ahead and get this webinar started tonight. This is Mike Sims calling in from my home in Atlanta, Georgia tonight, and super excited to be able to be on this webinar, but more excited about the opportunity I have to introduce someone I've got a tremendous amount of respect for. And I've got a tremendous amount of respect for Mr. Travis Flaherty and his beautiful wife, Summer Flaherty, not just because of what they're accomplishing in business. In business, they're breaking records. In business, they're helping people from all over the world having their biggest success that they've had in their career and helping other people do the same thing. But I'm more impressed with their integrity, their ambition, their work ethic, and just everything that about this couple that just makes them who they are. And so tonight, Travis Flaherty is going to share some information with you, the same information that was shown to me several months ago that's flat out turned my life upside down. And normally when people say something that's turned their life upside down, it's normally not good. But in this case, this information has been life-changing, life-altering for myself and many people that are participating in this webinar tonight. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend and business partner, Mr. Travis Flaherty.
Hey, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you here. I want to acknowledge all of the panelists here tonight, our diamonds and above. It's an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to be able to work alongside each and every one of you. And I just want to say to everyone that's watching here, both on Facebook, and we've got quite a few people from around the world. People are still coming in here on our live Zoom here tonight as well. I just have to say that I have never been this excited about an opportunity before in my life. What you can expect tonight is to learn a little bit more about who we are, where we are going, and most importantly, how you fit into the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to start with an income disclosure.
Practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary, as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business, and some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. World Global Network does not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.
You know, I love that we start with this income disclosure because, you know, one of my pet peeves is, presentations where people talk about getting rich quick or that it's easy. Listen, this is a business just like any other business. It requires hard work, smart work, dedication, and commitment. But I can also promise you that for those that are willing to commit themselves and develop the skill sets necessary to be able to go on and build a business here, it can create a quality of life that you can never imagine. I always say that it's not get rich quick, but it is get rich possible. So let's go ahead and get right into the presentation here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. Now we're moving forward. So listen, a simple success formula that I've always subscribed to is just figure out where people are going and try to get there faster. Bill Gates said it better than anyone could. And here's the fun thing about what's going on right now with World Global is we know exactly where everyone is going. If you take a look at what's happening right now in the wearable device industry, it is staggering. This industry has grown from in 2013 being an $8 million a year industry, 2016, $111 million a year industry. And over the course of the next 3 years, it's now projected to grow to a $36 billion a year industry, one of the fastest growing trends in the technology industry today. Time Magazine recently was quoted as saying that it is the end of the smartphone era and the beginning of the wearable device industry. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the #1 product story in that space. Over the course of the next 3 years, over 400 million people are projected to purchase wearable devices. So that is what is so exciting to me. I want to just share with you a little bit about what our Hilo is.
Introducing
and why
Hilo,
this is so
the
exciting.
world's first lifestyle oracle, a wearable wellness and bioparameters monitoring device, unlike any other on the planet. In real time, Hilo can take important measurements such as heart rate, breath rate, steps taken, and calories burned. Hilo can also sense your mood. Whether you are excited or fatigued, Hilo can sense it. Not only does your Hilo monitor your important measurements, but it also produces a daily, weekly, and even monthly report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. Once you pair your Hilo with a smartphone application, you can track the bioparameters and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine the sense of security that would come from monitoring your aging parents from thousands of miles away, or from knowing you will receive alerts if your spouse's bioparameters are no longer in a healthy range. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Once you connect to your loved one's Hilo via a smartphone app, his or her Hilo can send you emergency alerts using the GPS feature of your smartphone. All your loved one has to do is press the panic button twice, and an emergency alert with the exact GPS coordinates will be sent directly to your phone via text or email. Now you can go about your day with total peace of mind, and that is a priceless feature. Also, you can easily download a wide range of other features through the Hilo App Store. This exclusive app store allows developers to create and publish their own apps and plugins, further increasing the potential of the Hilo and its functions. For example, with the help of apps found on the Hilo App Store, you can now monitor measurements not found on the basic Hilo app, such as blood pressure and EKG. Because of the Hilo's innovative technology and hardware design, the exclusive Hilo App Store will soon be able to give Hilo devices the ability to monitor blood sugar levels, blood alcohol levels, oxygen levels, temperature. And they will even be able to keep away disease-delivering mosquitoes. And this is just a sneak peek. The potential of the Hilo is unlimited. Finally, don't forget the benefits of the 99.9% pure germanium stones. The germanium stones fit snugly against your skin on the inside of the Hilo wristband and may provide a number of wellness benefits. All these fantastic features led to the Hilo being voted the best direct selling product of 2017. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, we're convinced you're ready to order a Hilo for you and for each of your family members. However, Hilo cannot be found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or ask for more information right now.
So let me tell you, when I first saw that 2-minute video, I remember thinking, wow, this is a product that I could see myself wearing. And then the emotional side set in. And I started to think about the people that I love and care about in my life that need this product. And, and that's what makes this product so special. When you have a product that evokes a positive emotional experience to the point where you start thinking, gosh, my dad needs this product or my brother needs this product, and then they start sharing a simple 2-minute video, that's what creates what I call a velocity marketing effect. And that's where you have a product or service that goes from no one knowing about it to everyone knowing about it in such a short period of time. We're talking about a product that allows you to be able to monitor your heart rate, your breath rate, your mood, your energy. It has a panic button, calories, guardian functions. You've never seen anything like this before in the marketplace. One of my favorite features is that it allows you to remotely monitor the loved ones that you care about. I can look at my phone right now and I can tell you what my grandmother's breath rate, heart rate, and blood pressure is in Las Vegas, and I live here in Phoenix. I was on the phone with somebody just the other day who was telling me that her husband recently had a stroke. And she was saying that they've had a very difficult time getting his blood pressure under control. And she says, Travis, this is a godsend to me. Because for the first time, I can actually relax a little bit. If he leaves the home, I'm not with him, or I'm out of the house. Because if for any reason his blood pressure goes outside of the parameters that we've set, it will immediately send me a notification and let me know that there is a problem. I want everyone to think about for a moment. I want you to go back 8 years ago when iPhone first launched the App Store. There was only 800 apps in that store. Today, there's over 1.2 million. And it allows you and I to be able to go into our phones today and allows us to be able to customize our phone to pretty much do whatever we want it to do. One of the things that I am extremely excited about is the fact that World Global just opened up our API, which allows outside developers to come in and start creating different applications. It is the world's first wearable device in the mobile health category that allows you to be able to go in and literally customize your Hilo. We've had over 200 applications submitted since we opened up our App Store literally just a few weeks ago. It is the most advanced wearable device in the entire world. And of course, we are about to deliver blood alcohol levels, blood sugar levels, fitness tracking apps, GPS tracking, mosquito repellent, just to name a few. I want to touch on just one of these for a moment. I know that everybody is excited about the blood sugar levels. I want you to think about this for a moment. 1 in 10 people in the world today are diabetic. They're still pricking their finger 3 or 4 times a day to test their blood sugar. Imagine for a moment a child being able to go to school and have the helo take a reading of their blood sugar. They don't even know that it's happening. Could be every hour, every 2 hours, depending on how you program it. And that data, that information is collected and sent back to the parent or guardian. And if for any reason the blood sugar were to go too high or too low, it sends a notification letting them know that there is a problem. Imagine for a moment you having that device and being able to just monitor your own blood sugar levels. Do you think that your choices might be a little bit different with your food if you knew what was happening to your blood sugar levels? My good friend Mr. Mike Sims here is doing some food. What are you doing now, Mike? You're doing some food storage or prepping, right? He's doing food prepping. He's all about his food right now. I can promise you that having a device like this will allow us to be able to make better choices. So that's something that's extremely exciting to me. The alcohol monitoring, we have the exclusive on that as well. Imagine going out and having a couple of cocktails, being able to look down at your phone and know exactly what your blood alcohol levels are doing. And then, of course, on the inside of the band, we have our germanium stones. The germanium is a natural antioxidant. It balances your ions. It increases blood circulation. If you don't know what germanium is, definitely go look it up and look at the health benefits. We've had a tremendous response from those that have been wearing these stones. For those of you that like to accessorize, we've got our multicolored band pack so that you can, change up the different colored bands depending on what you're wearing. I know that Mr. Jeremy Reheis loves to accessorize, so he's always got a different colored band on, right, Jeremy? So no, and we have more bands that are coming out as well. So you can, this is a great way just to have a little bit of fun with the bands. And then, of course, one of the things that I look for is I look for indicators. I want to know, is this company on the move? Is there excitement happening here? And one of the things that I've found is that this company, the world has their eye on World Global right now. We were featured on Fox News. We were, the beginning of the year, we were introduced at the Consumer Electronics Show, which is the largest electronics show in the world. We were featured there by Toshiba. We've been featured just on the Today Show a couple of days ago with Carson Daly. Everyone is interested in what is happening right now with this technology. And of course, you have Toshiba. Toshiba approached us in the summer of last year and said, listen, we want to buy this technology. And we said, it's not for sale. And at that point, that kicked off a 90-day evaluation process where they researched the efficacy, the accuracy, and the legitimacy of the product. For those of you that are watching saying, well, how accurate could this thing really be? Well, some of the top engineers in the world that work for Toshiba spent 90 days evaluating this before Toshiba then came back to us and said, we want to propose a partnership with you. And at that point, we formed a historic partnership. And I say historic because the network marketing industry has never seen a company of this magnitude come into the network marketing space before. And I share that for one reason: credibility. We are attracting professionals from all walks of life, people that would have never gotten involved in network marketing prior to this. Why? Because it's technology, and technology runs and rules the world. Very simple. If you take a look at the impact that we have had since we introduced this product, literally just a year ago, we are already number 4 in the entire world for sales in the wearable device industry. Number 4, Fitbit number 1, Garmin number 2, Samsung number 3. We're number 4. By the end of this year, based on our current projections, we will be number 2 in the world. Folks, we have captured 5.3% of the entire market share of wearable devices, and we just launched this company. And here's the best part. We've done it sharing a simple 2-minute video. We're not hosting home parties. You don't have to invite your friends and your family members and your people over from church and have them over to your home on Wednesday night, mix up the latest flavored banana shake and tell them a story. We're sharing a simple 2-minute video here. And for those that want more information, we plug them into a presentation just like this. And the exciting part is we're in 195 countries literally around the world. Over the course of the next 2.5 years, World is projected to sell 12 million devices. That puts us at $3 billion in revenue. For us to be able to achieve that goal, we only need to have 1.5% of the market share. Folks, we already have 5.3% of the entire market share. World is continually innovating, releasing new products. This product is getting so much attention right now. You know, you remember when we were little and your parents would say, don't stand in front of the microwave. Well, they were on to something, because it's now been proven that every single electrical device puts out an electronic magnetic frequency that's damaging to our DNA. World has introduced a product called a BioZen that has a little chip inside of a sticker that you can put on the back of all of your devices. I've got one right here on my phone. And what it's doing is it's reversing the damaging effects of all of those electronic magnetic frequencies. Let's call it what it is, low-level radiation that comes off of your phone, your smartphone, your printers, your power supplies in your home. And we have these now all over our home, and I feel good about that. You know, I read an article just the other day that millennials spend on average 7 hours per day on their phone, and if you add in multitasking, it's up to 9 hours per day. Talking about networkers, I promise you network marketers probably even have those numbers beat. And so I feel good about the fact that when I have my little 5-year-old son sitting on an iPad doing his little, you know, educational videos, that I know that I've got that protection on the back of that device. You know, some of you have probably seen and heard the rumors that we're getting ready to release a brand new phone. Well, it is true. We have the first phone in the world that has that BioZen protection built into the phone. This is a beautiful phone. It's a bezel-less design. So literally it's got the same size as one of the larger phone screens, but it's actually a little bit smaller phone. You've got a battery that has literally up to 3 days battery life, or 4 days battery life, excuse me. So we're going to be coming out with this here over the next couple of months as well. So World Global is continually innovating as we move forward. And it all comes back to the gentleman here. Whenever I look at an opportunity, I look at the people that are running the company first. I join people first and company second. I believe that the best predictor of future performance is past performance. And if you look at Mr. Fabio Galdi's track record for success in the 90s, he introduced one of the largest internet providers in Italy and all of Europe. In the 1997, he introduced Mecatech, which was a giant company that went on to do some major things over in Asia. He introduced one of the world's first LCD touchscreen computers to the market. Then he went on to introduce one of the world's first voice over IP platforms to the market. And now he is disrupting not just the technology industry, not just the wellness industry, but the network marketing industry at the exact same time. And of course, he has an amazing team around him. We've got Mr. Alessandro Senatore, who is our COO and co-founder. We've got Antonio De Rosa, who is our Chief Operating Officer and Senior Vice President of Marketing. And together, these guys have won major awards. They've worked on, you know, designs for things like the iPhone, and the Apple Watch. And they are just continually innovating as we move forward here. You know, I'm always looking for signs, you know, signs that this company is on the move, that there's nothing worse than being in a company that's stagnant, where you are responsible for having to create that momentum. You know, that one company where you celebrate that one person that maybe rank advanced in the last 3 months. And so what I'm excited about here is when you look and see what's happening, you know, we have a AAA rating by the DSA. Business for Home recommended this company both in 2016 and 2017. That's a third-party publication that really reports on and monitors the network marketing industry. We were voted as the Ambassador of the Year for 2016. We were in the top 5 most visited websites in the world in network marketing last year. We were in the top 100. We have 10% of the top earners in the world currently in this company, and probably one of the biggest ones is here just a couple of weeks ago. We were voted as having the #1 product in the entire world. And guys, think about that. There's hundreds of thousands of companies in the network marketing industry, the #1 company in the world. And there's no bigger sign of what's happening here than what's happening with the stock. You know, when we launched this company in January of 2016, we opened at 26 cents per share. And guys, I looked, I think earlier this morning, we were trading at over $23 per share. You don't see that kind of growth. You don't see that kind of momentum unless there is something special that is happening. And there is clearly something special that's happening here. You know, I love the fact that we are in 195 countries around the world. They used to say it was the 7 degrees of separation. Now it's the 3 degrees of separation. Why? Because of social media. And because when you have an opportunity like this that's being built around a simple 2-minute video, high speed, low drag, no samples you've got to send out, no home parties, when people are just sharing a 2-minute video, you see this viral effect. And it was Warren Buffett who said, If you can't figure out how to make money when you sleep, then you'll work until the day that you die. I love the fact that our business in 5.5 months has literally grown to 15 countries around the world. When I wake up, or go to sleep, I have people that are waking up on the other side of the world. And you know what they're doing? They're wearing and sharing the Hilo, and they're sharing a simple 2-minute video. And we have an income producing asset that's paying us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, we talked about having some of the top earners in the world currently in this company. I love this slide because what it does is it shows you the potential of this industry. We make no promises. You get paid based on the value that you bring to the marketplace. There's nobody here that's going to determine what your hourly wage is, what your salary is. There's nobody here going to determine, you know, when you have to take your lunch, when you get to take that 1 week or 2 week vacation every year. That's the beauty of this industry. The sky is the limit. You know, if you take a look, you know, we have Chanita and Nat here who are our global master distributors who have now are in excess of $1.2 million per month. Mr. Ramasio Fulcher, $263,000 per month. Our very own Mike Sims, who's currently on the presentation tonight, well over $116,000 per month in earnings, guys. And we're just getting started. My wife and I got started in this plan February 13th. Mr. Sims called me up at the beginning of the year and he asked me that question, are you open? And I said, well, I'm open, but I'm not necessarily looking, Mike. And he said, listen, I want to send you over a 2-minute video. If I send it to you, will you watch it? Just let me know what you think. I said, sure, Mike, send it over. Let me know what you've got. And I can tell you that thing just woke me up. And he also said something to me I'll never forget. He said, Travis, I'm going to warn you right now that if you start looking at this company, it will give you a mild case of insomnia. Well, Mike, it's not mild anymore. It's a big case of insomnia because what is happening here is absolutely unbelievable. We put a list together. It's been the first time in years I've been excited enough to put a names list together. Started sharing a simple 2-minute video asking my friends, listen, if I sent you over a 2-minute video, would you watch it? Let me know what you think. And our business has exploded into the thousands, and we're generating over $15,000 a week in income, ladies and gentlemen. And we're just getting started. That's the craziness of this. I have never before seen this type of convergence of forces coming together where, first of all, you've got a company with a solid foundation, a company that did well over $150 million in sales back in 2015 before the Hilo. You've got products that are they're category creating products. One of my favorite books is Blue Ocean Strategy. You know, you've got on one hand, in this book, he describes a red ocean, which is a fiercely competitive market. Everybody is fighting over the same market share. It creates bloody, murky waters, kind of a cutthroat environment. And you know what? To a certain extent, I love network marketing, but network marketing has become somewhat of a red ocean. Everybody's got the best weight loss product in the world. Everybody's got the best eye cream in the world. Everybody's got the best vitamins, the best nutrients, the best juice. But you know what? There's nobody in the world that has what we have. We are a complete blue ocean. We are positioned in one of the fastest growing trends in the entire world. The timing does not get any better, ladies and gentlemen. Here in North America, we just started shipping the Hilo LX in April. We've got something around 8,000 active promoters currently here in North America, and I can promise you that this company is going to go from no one knowing about it to everyone knowing about it in a very short period of time. Don't ever let somebody tell you that timing doesn't matter in business. Timing is everything in business. We've got an incredible team with some of the top income earners in the world that are coming together to collaborate, to mentor those that get involved with this community. We've got an amazing, proven management team. And I've got to just say this, you know, I'm a professional in this industry. Amateurs go around saying my comp plan's better than your comp plan. But listen, the proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I've watched people struggle, go from company to company and come in here, and they are just hitting a home run. Over the last 7 months, we have broken over 700 diamonds in this company. 7 months. I've been a part of companies where you might have a dozen, maybe 10 that you celebrate each year. 700. The average diamond here, qualified diamond, earns anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 per week. 700 of them. And over 500 of them have come from this team doing nothing other than sharing a simple 2-minute video and plugging people into a presentation like this every single day. So how do you fit into the equation? Why do you have such a huge advantage by being here tonight? Let's get into that. First of all, number one, you start off by just deciding how you want to fit into the equation. You can get involved into our customer referral program. You can get involved by starting with one of our single products, or you can get involved with one of our bundles and save a tremendous amount of money. So let's dive right in and talk about each one of those packages. First of all, for those of you that are customers, you're looking at this and saying, hey, look, that Hilo sounds like something that I need on my wrist. I'm going to go out and just say this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. If your parents are still here with you today, if you're still fortunate enough to have your parents here with you, every single one of them needs this device on their wrist. Plain and simple. They're absolutely, I would even say anyone over the age of 40 needs this on their wrist. And I know you millennials are interested in this because millennials are interested in technology. They want to track everything. So first of all, let's start with the personal bundle. Personal bundle gives you a Hilo LX. It gives you a bands kit so that you can accessorize, but it also gives you a $160 germanium kit set absolutely free. So for those of you that want to be a customer, you want to be a referral partner, this is a great spot for you to get started. For those of you that are looking to build a business, we've got a couple of different options for you. The first option is a family pack. Family pack comes with 4 Hilos. It also comes with 4 of the multicolored band packs. It also comes with 4 of the germanium stone sets. And you get 4 of our revolutionary BioZen chips absolutely free. So you're saving close to $1,000 here. What I also love about this pack is it allows you to maximize the compensation plan, gives you 3 times the earning potential. And when it comes to business, what's the number one objective in business? It's to be profitable, right? So I love this pack for that reason. And then we have our premium bundle. Our premium bundle is for those that are looking at this and saying, look, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, Jeremy. I am all in. It's $1,999. It comes with 6 Hilos. It comes with 6 multicolored band packs. It comes with 6 germanium stones. And you get 6 of the BioZen chips. You're saving close to $1,500. And I've got to just make this announcement tonight because I am fired up about this. There is a promotion. This is a Diamond Network promotion only. This is not a World Global promotion. This is a Diamond Network marketing promotion only. I'm saying that twice. Anyone that chooses to get started on a premium pack, we have a promotion that's currently running here this week, and you will receive an 8-day, 7-night condo resort stay valued at over $2,150. You can use this at over 3,500 destinations in the world. It can be used for up to 4 people, 2 adults, and 2 children. And you get that literally just for enrolling on one of our premium packs. You know, I love this premium bundle, Steve, because what it allows me to do is it allows me to be able to treat this like a business. You know, when I sign somebody up, I don't want them to wait 3 weeks for the product to arrive in the mail. So what I do is I immediately give them one of my Hilos, and then when they get started or they get their pack in the mail, they turn around and give me one of those packs back. So what's the difference there? I've got somebody wearing it, sharing it within 48 hours rather than them waiting for 3 weeks for that product to arrive in the mail. Success loves speed, right? It's all about whatever you do duplicates. Second reason that I love that pack is because when I have friends that come over to my house all the time, and whenever they come over, I just say, listen, I just started a technology company, stock's climbing through the roof, I'm doing a little market research. You know, would it be okay, Richie, if you would you be willing to wear this for a week and just tell me what you think? Of course, Richie says yes, but here's what happens every single time. Richie starts wearing it, starts playing with it, starts doing this EKG, starts doing all the blood pressure, he starts showing people. Shows his relatives, his wife, he starts sharing colleagues at work, and pretty soon, within a week, guess what happens? Richie's coming back to me before I've even followed up going, listen, I've got some people that are interested in this. And at that point, now we have a conversation, and I say, yeah, let's talk a little bit about how I'm just wearing it and sharing it and how I've created literally a full-time income here just by going out and sharing this device. So having that extra inventory definitely helps. And then finally, for those of you that love the BioZen story, we've got the BioZen package here as well. That gives you the same advantages of the family pack. All 3, the family, the premium, and the BioZen packages give you the ability to be able to maximize the compensation plan. It doesn't matter to us how you get started. The only thing that matters is that you get started. From there, the next step is we're going to help you to go out and find 2 people. Now, listen, I don't want you to worry about where you're going to find 2 people because here's what I know. Now more than ever before in the history of our economy, people are looking for solutions. They have no idea where to turn. Each and every one of us knows somebody. There's 199 people that are on the Zoom right now. I want you to raise your hand if you know somebody that's going to go to bed tonight saying a prayer asking for financial solutions. If you're watching this on Facebook, drop a 1 in the comments below if you know somebody that's going to go to bed tonight saying a prayer asking for financial solutions. Look at this. It's lighting up like a Christmas tree right now. The reality is people are desperately looking. And when you have a product that is this powerful, this demonstrable, this relevant, that you can simply go out and share with a 2-minute video, I promise you the 2 people are not going to be that difficult to find. We're not going out selling Hilos. We're definitely not inviting people over to our home and doing home parties. We're sharing a simple 2-minute video online. Once we've done that, we're going to teach those 2 how to duplicate and do the exact same thing. Once you've done that, you have now qualified for all aspects of this compensation plan. And I can tell you that it is very exciting. One of my favorite components to our compensation plan is the check match. I want you to just listen to this for a moment. Every single person that you personally enroll, once you've gone out, you've got 2, you've helped them get 2, you qualify for a check match of everybody that you've personally sponsored. 10% of their check, their team commissions every single week, you get a match of that. We've sponsored 106, 107 people into the business since we've started about 5.5, 6 months ago. Every single week they get a check. Whatever their check is, we get 10% of it. I sponsored Richie Hood. I'm very excited to sponsor one of our diamonds into business. I'm happy and excited when Richie's check keeps going up because I want to see him succeed. But guess what? I also get a 10% bonus of that check every single week. Go Richie. Jeremy, same exact thing, brother. I want to see you go all the way up to $600,000 per week in that cap. Right? Same exact thing. But it doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. As you continue to progress in the plan, you can pick up a 2nd generation. Diamonds pick up a 3rd generation. I'm currently a president in this plan. I'm picking up a 4th generation. We're receiving anywhere from 5 to 10% of approximately 700-800 people in our organization every single week. You guys can do the math. And then probably my favorite part about this entire plan is our loyalty membership. This is where the residual income comes from. We all have loyalty plans, right? I've got a loyalty plan with AT&T. I spend $500 a month for all of my phones, but they don't let me go out and talk about their products and services and make money. But here at Hilo, at World Global, they do. So for $59 per month, you're going to get the ability to be able to monitor up to 5 people that you love and care about most. You're going to get a website and a back office that's going to track all of your sales all around the world. You're going to get a support team that's going to be there to answer questions for your organization. They're going to give you 75 loyalty points per month. A loyalty point is equivalent to $1, and you can use that to be able to buy whatever you want. Listen, I'll take that deal all day long. Spend $59, the company gives me $75 to be able to buy whatever I want. Why do they do that? Because we're a technology company. For those of you that are saying, you know, I don't know, technology, I mean, it's how can you stay relevant? Here's the deal, you guys. Think about what happens in Apple every October. Every October, they come out with a brand new phone. 70% of the entire customer base goes down and buys that new phone. Why? Because they want the new technology. We've got new phones coming out. We're working on Hilos already for 2020. You guys have not even seen anything yet. It will blow your mind what these next couple Hilos are doing. So literally every time a new device comes out, guess what? My friends here, Steve and Pasha Carter, can just go into their loyalty points and go buy a brand new Hilo. They can go buy a brand new Infolio, and they get it absolutely free. In addition to that, you guys, you get a it'll help you get the ability to be able to, if you break your phone or if you break your Infolio, they'll replace it. I can't see that side of the screen, so I'm just kind of ad-libbing right now because all I see is the faces of all my diamonds. And then, of course, you get for every $59 loyalty membership that's in your organization, you get 30 in sales volume that rolls into your structure. You also get $6 per month for every single person that you've personally enrolled. That's a pretty big deal in this industry. I've never seen a company that pays a first order bonus every single month. I've got 107 people I've sponsored. We've got over $600 in income every month just from that loyalty membership. But here's the best part. For those of you that are in the industry, I want you to pay close attention because this is very important. A couple of years ago, the Direct Sales Association put out a report that said the average attrition in network marketing, average attrition was 72%. What does that mean? It means you've got people running out the back door as quickly as you're putting them in the front door. Some companies have better, some companies are worse. That's the average. The problem with that is that if you're not out there hustling, growing your organization at 100, 200, 300% every single year, what's happening to your check? It's going down. Right now, World Global has a 78% retention rate. You want to know why? Because when Mike Sims gets his package in the mail and he puts one on his parents and his parents who are on his scholarship program, by the way, and then he puts one on his wife and he puts one on his, the people that he loves and cares about, he's not going to turn off a $59 loyalty membership. Why? Because it's monitoring the most important vitals of the people that he loves and cares about, especially in addition to that, when they're literally getting all these loyalty points that are building up in the back office that they don't want to lose as well. We were fortunate enough to participate in a President's Experience just a couple of weeks ago. We went to Beverly Hills. The company does everything first class. And I watched my friends get brand new dream vehicles given to them. Lamborghini Aventadors given to two of my friends. Rolls Royce. We've seen Mercedes and Porsches given away. This isn't about hype, ladies and gentlemen. This is about an owner that has a heart bigger than gold, and he loves to make people's dreams come true. I'm not talking about car payments. We've got those too. too. I'm talking about literally giving people a $400,000 vehicle with the pink slips. We just announced a brand new promotion for anybody that hits Presidential Millionaire one time. You get access to our jet program. That means that anytime you want it, within 24 hours notice, you can call, have a jet ready for you here in Europe or United States, or you can use it over in Europe, and you can go anywhere that you want with anybody that you want. Imagine that. We're hitting just Presidential Millionaire one time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about a huge advantage, and we're going to wrap this up here in the next 2 minutes. So we talked about a huge advantage that every one of you has for being on this presentation tonight. We talked about timing a lot tonight, right? Being able to position yourself in the beginning stages with a company that has all of the signs of becoming one of the next giants in the industry. Well, what's exciting is the fact that we only have 8,000 promoters currently here in North America. We're looking for the quality because we know if the quality comes, the quantity will come. And so with that being said, every single one of you that's on this presentation tonight has an opportunity to be able to get positioned early on in this structure while we are just launching this organization. And what that means is every single person that comes in, when you get positioned, every person that comes into that structure from that point forward, you will earn a percentage off of every single sale that's made. I've got people that are watching tonight that I reached out to 5.5 months ago, and I invited them to take a look at what I was doing. I told them, I'm about to go build something bigger than you've ever seen before, and the people that lock arms with me at this stage of the game are going to benefit tremendously from my future efforts. You know what? They sat back. They wanted to watch. And you know what? They have missed out on positioning of thousands and thousands of people that they could have had in their organization. But you know what? They're not missing out anymore because they're getting started. So that is the power of this type of compensation.
To see our full income disclosure,
we're going to wrap up
visit
with
our
the income
website
disclosure
at www.worldgn.com.
So ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I just want to say this. You know, I've been around the industry for a while. I've seen a lot of different opportunities, but you've never seen anything like this. One of two things is going to happen a year from now. You're going to remember this moment. You're going to remember when you first heard about the Hilo just coming into the North American market. And you're either going to say to yourself, you know what? I decided to say yes. I decided to make a change in my life. And because you did that, over the course of the next year, your life started going in a completely different direction. You started surrounding yourself with people that dream bigger and think bigger and want more out of life. And you know what? A year from now, you might say, man, I can actually see how with my part-time efforts, this is going to turn into a full-time income over the course of the next year or two. I can actually see how we can start traveling together as a family and living life that I want to live, doing the things that I want to do rather than the things that I have to do. Or you're going to say to yourself, man, I remember when that Hilo was coming into town, and now look at everybody's got one on their wrist. I had a chance to be a part of that, and I chose to pass. I can promise you every single person that's right here, right now on this presentation that's looking at you, all of these panelists, we didn't pass. I'm telling you, we said yes to the biggest moment in our lives, the biggest opportunity in our lives. And I got to tell you, my life is so much better for it. And I just want to say thank you to Mr. Mike Sims for reaching out to me, for blessing my family. And now we are paying it forward. How awesome is that? Mike Sims, I'm going to kick it back to you, my brother, Mr. Presidential Millionaire, for any final thoughts that you have before we wrap this presentation up tonight.
I'm just super excited about the opportunity we all have here at World Global. And Travis, you did an incredible job of articulating the substance behind the opportunity and, more importantly, the vision of where we're going as a company and as an organization. So get back with the person that invited you on this webinar tonight. And as I've stated so many times, if you decide to join this organization, we can't guarantee you any level of success. But the one thing we can guarantee you, that if you don't have the success you're looking for, you will never, ever, ever be able to blame lack of training and support. We can guarantee you that. We see you on our next webinar. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.